Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. This is my review of the Walking Dead 7-inch color top. It's also pretty much a 7-inch action figure. It's also pretty much a 7-inch statue because it's more of a statue than an action figure. McFarlane Toys likes to call these the action figures, but they're really more like statues. There are a lot of people that agree with me on this, especially if you had collected the 5-inch Walking Dead figures prior, which had more articulation. And for a period of time, McFarlane Toys, the corporation, they had canceled the 5-inch Walking Dead figures, which upset a lot of people. And they said that, officially, they stated that they were going to replace them with the new and improved 7-inch figures, which turned out to have less articulation and sometimes even so much as bad face paint. And, I was one of those people. I just wanted to keep collecting the 5-inch figures. I mean, they had just made, I believe, Series 8, where it had Beth and T-Dog, two characters that I really wanted and was happy to get. And it seemed like they were really starting to have a lot of characters made. And just the detail, the articulation, the fact that they had scanned the actors and they had looked so good and came with so many accessories, and that there were 8 series and 30 of the 5-inch figures. I just wanted it to be the next Star Wars or Transformers, where they just kept making and making and making them until they made literally everyone. Because just like I said, the face scans, the fact that they scanned the actors and the detail and articulation, it really did seem kind of revolutionary, especially in the 5-inch size, how they were so small and looked so cool, and how they were making so many characters like Dale, T-Dog, Shane, Bob. I just wanted those to keep getting made, and when I found out that they were getting canceled and replaced by the 7-inch, I mean, there was a part of me that felt like you can't have a good thing for too long in this world. I know that's kind of bitter and negative, but a lot of people were upset. There was a lot of people came together and went against it. You might be familiar with the hashtag Keep TWD5 Alive. That means Keep the Walking Dead 5-inch figures alive. I was a part of that. I was a part of the people that wanted a 5-inch to keep going. And eventually they did. McFarlane Toys announced that they were going to do a couple, like 2 or 3 5-inch figures every year, and they would be Walgreens exclusive. And that's how we ended up getting Sasha, Aaron, Negan, Jesus, a new Glenn, a new Rick, a new Daryl, the Officer Rick to go with the Officer Michonne. So yeah, they ended up continuing the 5-inch figures, but they were never made as much as they were before Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. We get less of them, but we still get them. So that's cool. But yeah, this is what they had originally tried to replace the 5-inch with, the 7-inch. And I believe this figure came out in 2016. I think the first ones that were made were Rick, Daryl, and Michonne. Like I said, there's not as much articulation as the 5-inch. I've seen reviews of these online. Mr. Evil Cheese made a review. I believe these came out in 2016. The only 7-inch Walking Dead figures that I have, well, besides this one, are Madison and Travis from Fear the Walking Dead, because I just wanted Fear the Walking Dead figures, and that was the only way to get Fear the Walking Dead figures. And there's still just Madison and Travis. But I kind of thought, if they kept doing the Fear characters, that'd be kind of cool, because there weren't any 5-inch Fear figures. So if they just made nothing but 7-inch Fear figures, then it's sort of like starting new with those ones and just continuing the 5-inch Walking Dead. So I don't know. That's why I bought Madison and Travis, but they never did make any more Fear characters. But they still make some of the Walking Dead. They made Abraham, and Abraham has better articulation, and Ezekiel, and a prison Daryl, and they're going to they made a Negan, Dwight. They're going to make another Negan and a Maggie, but those got delayed. I don't know what's going on. But the other day, I saw this at Walgreens, and I almost didn't buy it, but I figured, today is Rick's last episode, so what the hell, let's get it and review it, for the sake of paying my respects to the exit of Rick Grimes, as I believe he will be dead very soon tonight. So, I bought this figure, and this was Saturday, so this was yesterday, and now I'm going to open him and review him. I almost forgot to show the entire box, as I like to do. So we have the front, it says The Walking Dead, color tops. I know these are made by McFarlane Toys. There we go, McFarlane Toys. And we have a picture of Andrew Lincoln. The side, it just says The Walking Dead. Number 1, Rick Grimes, 1 of 8. There's only 8 of these? Holy crap, this must be rare. No, I'm kidding. I have a great sense of humor. Plus the figurines a mass figure us in. Damn, I need to take an English class. I don't know what that means. My English language is not very good. McFarlane Toys, hashtag McFarlane Toys. Facebook, Twitter, camera. What is that, Tumblr? That's Tumblr. Right? No? I don't have a Tumblr. P.O. Box, blah blah blah. I'm not reading all that. No one wants me to read all that. If you want me to read all that, I apologize. And we have like 3 pictures of Rick on the same side of the box. The front, the back. Well, that's the front. That's the back. That's the side or something. I don't know. It's a lot of Rick or something. Also, this is season 6 Rick Grimes. This is season 6 premiere Rick Grimes because this is right after he got all his cuts from his fight with Pete. Okay, there's a little thing right here. I'll take that off. Okay, so here he is. Like I said, definitely more of a statue than a figure. Definitely more of a statue than an action figure. Although he does have some articulation. The waist moves up and down. I put the pistol in his hand. It wasn't too hard to pry his hand open, and if you want to play it extra safe, you could use hot water and make his hand a little more loose. Now here's his holster, so I'm guessing you can put his pistol in the holster as well. I do like the wrinkles in the shirt and how he's got like dirt and sweat. That paint job is really good. But his arms go up and down, and his right here there's a joint where it can move left and right. His legs, right here there's articulation where you can move it left and right. They both have the lines right here and right here. And the shoes go left and right. And alright, what I am about to show you will traumatize you for life, but I have to do a full review of this figure, so here we go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? McFarlane Toys, how many drugs? How many drugs were you on when you designed this figure? You think people don't want to move the head? You must not have wanted people to move the head. I mean, obviously you did not want the head to be in any position other than this one, because when it is like this, that he looks like an alien. He looks like, I don't know, like someone threw a frisbee and it got stuck under his fucking neck or something, under his chin. It's what the hell? Why did you even make it to where you could turn his head? What was the point? What's the point of being able to turn his head? Okay, you can turn it that way, but it's still kind of bad. You can still see like his double chin popping out a little bit. Basically, if you want it to look good, well, let's see. Yeah, you gotta like you can. It goes up and down a little bit, up and down, left and right. But there's only really one good pose where his double chin doesn't pop out. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Oh, we got a little bit right there, but that's okay. Well, is that his double chin, or is that like a wrinkle on his neck? I don't know. But that's okay. I can live with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, yeah, they might as well have just made his head not movable. Like, why even bother having it to where you can move the head when it looks terrible, because this thing just comes out from under his head. Like, what the fuck, McFarlane Toys? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But he's got good face articulation. Or not articulation. He does not have good face articulation. He has good face paint. It's the word I was going for. The eyes look good. It does look like Andrew Lincoln. It's really not a step up from the 5-inch, though. If anything, it looks kind of downgraded. Maybe about the same. Not better. Like, that was McFarlane Toys' whole thing. The 7-inch will be better because it's bigger, so you can have more detail. And they never really, I don't know that they took advantage of that. I mean, it looks about the same, really. It doesn't look worse. It doesn't look better as far as the detail goes. It looks about the same. The only thing that's different is the articulation, and the articulation is worse. So I don't know what they were going for when they made this 7-inch figure. I just wish that they had come out and said that we're doing Walking Dead statues, because I know what happened. They wanted to diffuse all the angry people who had spent years collecting the 5-inch, getting excited for every new wave to come out. They wanted to diffuse them. They wanted to diffuse that anger. So they said, oh, don't worry, we're going to continue the Walking Dead action figures with articulation, but now they'll be in 7-inch and you can restart your collection. Which, don't get me wrong, that's still a shitty thing, but they're saying that they're still doing action figures of the Walking Dead, and it's for the best because now it's going to be 7-inch and better. But I don't think they wanted to do action figures anymore. I mean, these are statues. These are clearly statues. The articulation that they do have is half-assed. I mean, even in the arms. Okay, lift his arm up. Does that look good to you? It doesn't look good to me. I feel like I just want to keep it in that pose. The head, in any other position, looks like ass. So, I don't know what the hell they were going for. But as far as the paint job and the detail, it's fine. It's good. I like the wrinkles in the pants. I mean, okay, so his pants are ripped right here. Does he have like black boxers or something? Why is there black right there if the pants are ripped open? Yeah, I mean, things like that could be touched up a little bit. I mean, I would have just not even had the rip be there if you just want him to have plain black pants. I mean, you don't want him to look like a redneck like Daryl, I guess, so I don't know. But overall, the paint and the detail is really good. About the same as the 5-inch, but it's really more of a statue. The articulation is just kind of half-assed and downright terrible, and you might as well leave him in this complete pose, just this absolute pose right here. He's got that from where I think he hurt his hand really bad. So, yeah. Okay, so there's this stand and a peg and a hole under this foot where you put him on the peg. It's not this foot, just this foot. But yeah, I just got this figure because it's Rick Grimes' final episode, so I wanted to review it. And I mean, it's an okay figure. If you want a Rick Grimes statue, it's worth the money. But yeah, overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think. Do you have this figure? Are you planning on buying it? Are you interested? Let me know in the comments, and don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, that deal doesn't work for us. Actually, I was about to ask for all your stuff, only I'm thinking I don't have to kill any of you. Any more of you. I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for not saying it sooner. Carl.